throwing, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And he will have a Cowboys first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. This is Elliott. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Elliott. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Cowboys trot out Greg Zuerlein. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, they only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
At their own 25-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, here's Watson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Brandon Cooks, incomplete. It's 3rd down.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Just a pickup of 3, but that is indeed enough.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith. A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Houston. That's the end of the
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Texans nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Fuller brings brings it in over the middle.
Watson.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple.
The 39-yard line.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
First and 10.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with Elliott. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They'll roll, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. J.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Prescott, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or 2, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
And this is incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. That'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. Flush to his right. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
It should come out today, baby.
They are going for it. Here's Watson on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. That fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where will we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Second and 11 at the 29-yard line.
On second down, Elliott. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Because he on a sports team and he's down the street, all that good stuff. So we're going to slow down for a little bit.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Oh, they already know. They already know, but it really wouldn't matter. That's what I'm saying.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
At the 48-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Being
chased out left.
Whatchamacallit?
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And they'll get this down to the 10. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Gardner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Not have to climb total. Actually pretty good.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, you wasn't blitzing nobody. Why not?
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A shotgun snap for Watson, escaping the pressure right. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And Xavier Woods with a pick.
Pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Aldon Smith, the former number 7 pick, gets the sack.
A loss of 13 yards.
Faking the give. Now Watson sliding out of the pocket.
Wow.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? From the gun, Watson. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On first down, it's Watson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
What's his first name?
At the Texans' 8-yard line.
They'll try again with Elliott. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Prescott to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Oh, my, that's a heck of a tackle right there on 3rd down because they had to swing it out to the back and hope that he could make a play. But let's face it, in order for him to be there and be in that position, in order to make that play, he had to read his keys and not be fooled. Excellent job in the open field.
A 19-yard attempt.
Zerline's kick is up and through.
And
that'll push the lead up to 13-0. They got the interception, but very little movement
go back to
after,
basics,
and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
Down Texans.
you can always quit.
Watson on 1st down.
Oh,
and now
my
here's another interception.
ball goes
Picked
in
up
on the
by the
field. I
linebacker,
don't
Jalen
understand.
Smith. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
Or what? They're going to be knocked out asleep. The minute he got to worry about.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And this will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I'm talking about when you get the last interception.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
Okay.
We need you to get us.
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 75 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Don't get nervous. 41's coming. 41's the mark. Watch QB drop.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Oh, fighting off the defender. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Like you doing.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Boys. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's like a
And a
book.
very strong gain of 24.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good
Oh, you
post
kind of game like that.
they do not like to let it
see
in
that fight?
without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
7 brings up 2nd.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Elliott. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans 17. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front 7 reacting to
I
the
want
football.
to count.
Almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. Oh, Prescott stripped. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line. That ball popped free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble.
He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push on in front further.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
He'll hit this and you go forward.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Kiki QT on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Off of play action, it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Oh, wow.
So it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes
Said that was out of bounds.
downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
At the 21-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Oh, Prescott stripped. And the Texans say they have it. They do. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson lets it fly deep for Cobb. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete.
Randall Cobb, 66 yards. And the Texans cut into that lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. 1 play and into the end zone. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Johnson. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
No. What I thought. Run the ball.
To throw is Prescott.
So he's going to run it there first?
Dancing to his left. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Houston.
Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Now it's Watson. Flushed out right. And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7.
28. Texans 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Oh, my God.
A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Oh, a touchdown.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing here, Prescott. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. J.J. Watt in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. 9 yards on the gain there, so from 2nd and 19, now we've got a 3rd and 10. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Prescott to throw. And that is incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Fuller brings it in over the middle. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Watson now to throw. They'll roll him out right. Throw complete right side to Cooks. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That third down conversion good for 23. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
For Will Fuller, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Deshaun Watson sacked.
We're
A loss of...
With 2 ticks left. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? One last throw here for Watson. And he's gonna go down again.